Hi everyone, this is Ses. Welcome back to Life in Focus with Success kasi yun talaga yung nickname ko. Kahit dito sa bahay, Ses. Ses tawag sa akin. Yung mga clients ko lang naman siya katrabaho ang tumatawag sa akin ng Queen. Madalas. Ayun. Kung matagal ka na nanonood, and you probably noticed something, wala na yung podcast for photographers o yung mga, meron pa rin podcast episode, hindi ko buburahin yun ha. So, yung mga photographers na currently following this channel, you can replay that. Hindi ko buburahin yun. So, panoorin nyo lang. Kung gusto nyo mapanood yung mga idol nyo doon. Ano ba? Let's talk about why I stopped doing that episodes or those episodes pala. And what I'm currently doing right now. Lately kasi nagbabasa ako ng The Artist Way. And you all know naman na I'm working in healing my body to conceive. So, isa pa yon. Tapos medyo na busy na rin sa studio. Madami akong ginagawang back-end task. Kaya, ayun. So, I'm currently editing right now. So, don't mind me if nakatingin ako dito. Ayun. Let's talk about why I stopped doing the podcast. So, let's start with the obvious, no? I stopped the podcast for photographers. Kasi, to be honest, it started draining me. Parang, kasi di ba weekly ko siyang ina-upload, weekly live. Tapos, every night yon kasi most of the guests are available night shift. Ganon. And, parang naging obligation ko na siya. Hindi ko na siya naging inspiration. Also, it is no longer aligned sa branding ng Baby Kingdom Studio and with who I am right now. And where I want my brand to go. Kaya pinalitan, as you can see, pinalitan ko yung profile picture and yung banner ng page sa ibang title niya, Life in Focus with me. Says. Kasi this is not about photography anymore. It is about creativity, identity, healing, and yung intention. Bakit ko talaga ginawa itong podcast page in the first place. So, I had to let go yung nakakapagpa-drain ng energy ko. Bakit nade-drain yung energy ko? Kasi, so, in order for me to gain more followers, napansin ko, hindi na siya aligned with my personality. Napansin ko na in order for me to gain followers, I have to engage with cloud chasing. I have to, kahit wala talaga akong pake sa chismis na binibigay or sinasend sa akin ng mga photographers, I have to do it kahit hindi ko gusto kasi I have to gain followers fast. And I have to invite or I have to, ang tawag dito? Siyempre bago ako. So, I have to make noise para makilala ako ng mga idols nyo or yung mga photographers na gusto nyong i-guest ko sa podcast. Ayun. So, nandun na yung times na kahit gabi may nagchat-chat sa akin ng chismis ng hindi ko kilala or ibang tao. Tapos, minsan hanggang madaling araw, kakausapin ako, i-chat ako about sa chismis na yon, blah blah, something like that. Which is nakaka-drain ng energy sobra. Tapos, ano pa ba? Tapos may mga times na sobrang magsisend sila ng secret nung isang photographer na yon or isang creative na yon or videographer na yon. Kahit hindi ko kilala yung tao na yon. They will give me information about them na masasabi kong hindi maganda. So, napopollute din yung utak ko na ganito pala sa industry na to. Ganito pala yung nangyayari sa ibang co-creatives ko. Ang daming negative na, basta, namumulat ako sa mga negative vibes. And most of the photographers are tagging me na dun sa mga post na yon. And kung hindi man tagging, pati yung pinaka lumang-lumang issue ng photographer na yon is pinapaalam na din sa akin. Which is kinda sad, kinda draining personally. Kasi hindi naman talaga yun yung intention ko bakit ko ginawa yung podcast eh. Ang intention ko is to help out, to inspire more people. Kaso nakahikayat ata ako ng maling audience or maling vibes. Kasi nga, which is fault ko rin naman in order for me to to gain more followers and to act fast. Kailangan ko pumunta sa route na yun. Nagigets niyo ba? So it started draining me. Kasi kahit gabi, madaling araw. Although I'm thankful kasi kahit papaano namulat ako dun sa mga situation ng ibang photographer na ay ganun pala nangyayari sa buhay nila. And that's okay. Hindi ko kayo sinisisi. It's just that serves me a lesson na hindi ko kailangan mag-involve sa buhay nila. Kasi hindi talaga yun yung intention ng podcast. And of course, syempre, hindi naman ako sikat. Napunta ako dun sa part na cloud chasing na ang dating. And dahil nag-start ako sa ganon, nakahikayat ako ng mga photographer na i-PM ako anytime they want na magbibigay ng chismis about sa other creatives, about sa buhay nila, kahit hindi ako involved. Which is, over time, nade-drain na yung energy ko. So, I stopped it. I have to stop. At saka, pansin ko rin, hindi naman nanonood yung client ko ng podcast dahil sa co-creatives ko. So, parang hindi na siya align sa Baby Kingdom Studio. So, if I'm going to do it as marketing, tama yung coach ko. Yung coach ko na nagmulat sa akin na kung ano yung dapat na direction ng podcast. He is right. Thank you, Kyle Goldie, for the suggestion. So, he is right na kailangan ko hikayatin or mapunta yung direction is makakahikayat ng mga moms na lagi nasa Facebook or nasa podcast or nasa Spotify para mag-redirect ko sila dun sa Baby Kingdom Studio. Kasi hindi naman ako ibubook ng kapwa ko photographer unless nabuntis nila yung asawa nila or nabuntis siya. Ayun. Pero malabo din naman i-hire kasi photographer na sila eh. They can do self-shoot if they want to. Ano pa ba? So, ayun. So, I had to let go the Moments in Focus stories from behind the lens na podcast. And ibalik ko siya talaga sa totoong intention ng podcast. Kaya ako siya ginawa. So, ayun, nabanggit ko kanina. Nawala. Recently, I was reading The Artist Way by Julia Cameron. And kaya ako siya binasa kasi natapos ko na yung 3 book na nandito sa bahay. So, and I was inspired by Vanessa Lau na basahin to. Kasi nasa point na ako na meron akong artist block. So, ayun. And sobrang game changer nitong Artist Way na to. One of the biggest things I got from this book is the idea ng artist date. Yung kailangan once a week meron kang solo date dun sa inner artist mo. Teka, basahin ko yung favorite na ko dun part. So, it says here, remember your artist is a child. Find and protect that child. Learning to let yourself create is like learning to walk. Tapos, sabi pa dito is actually kahit hindi ka photographer. Halimbawa, housewife ka or working woman ka and then meron kang baby or children, there's a possibility na kahit hindi ka creative, meron kang creativity within you or meron ka artistic side, kaya lang, nagiging shadow artist ka lang. And all you have to do is to have an artist date weekly para mailabas mo yung creativity na yun. Kasi sabi nga dito, for all shadow artists, life may be a discontented experience filled with a sense of missed purpose and unfulfilled promise. They want to write, they want to paint, they want to act, make music, dance, but they are afraid to take themselves seriously. So, ayun. Meron dito na kumbaga parang meron kang inner artist, hindi lang lumalabas kasi nga, hindi mo ginagawa ng paraan paano ilabas yung inner artist na yun. Actually, hindi naman kailangan na once a week magarbo agad yung gagawin mong artist date, no? So, example lang, you are sitting in a quiet cafe with your journal, watching a film na matagal mo nang gustong panoorin, visiting a bookstore, listening to live music, walking in nature na walang pressure to create or just observe. Or you can actually do a journal, write a journal, doodle, or whatever you want to do. Hindi kailangan na mag-paint ka weekly. Hindi kailangan na gumawa ka ng songs weekly. Mag-write ka ng book weekly. It's just that parang i-date mo lang yung inner artist mo by the following. Yun nga, sitting in a quiet cafe, journaling, visiting a bookstore, or visiting gallery, painting gallery. Yung parang creative self-care mo siya. And honestly, it's keeping me grounded. So, last week, I did an artist date. Hindi siya actually photo shoot lang, basta. So, ang artist date ko last week is how to learn to do my own makeup. Kasi nga, eto nga, nagko-content ako, so I need to learn how to do it myself. So, parang artist date na siya for me. And I also did my nails or nail art. Kasi nung dalaga ako, favorite ko talagang gawin yung pag-nail art. Tapos, ano pa ba? Nag-edit kasi ako ng photo. Kaya medyo nade-distract ako. Anyway, ever since I started doing weekly artist dates, parang mas may clarity na ako. Mas motivated na ako gumawa ng mga photo shoots or mga content na aligned na sa Baby Kingdom Studio. Not for the hustle, not for just gaining clients. Hindi rin para sa algorithm or sa likes ng Facebook. But it is also for me. Kasi nga, nagkaroon ako ng artist block. And that energy, iba na yung dating niya talaga. Parang, basta, I am more creative right now. Nagmu-multiple lights na din ako. Unlike before, na one light setup lang ako lagi. And, ayun. So, nakatulong siya. Nakatulong yung book. Meron pa ba akong favorite lines dito? Ayun, meron pa isa dito sinabi sa artist. Remember that in order to recover as an artist, you must be willing to be a bad artist. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. By being willing to be a bad artist, you have a chance to be an artist and perhaps, over time, a very good one. So, for example, ayun, gaya na sinabi ko, I'm bad with doing my makeup. So, hindi pantay kilay ko, hindi pantay blushan ko, hindi pantay yung ano ko. And that's okay. Kasi I'm trying to learn. So, ganun din, a-apply ko siya sa photography. Kasi nga, studio owner ako, diba? So, photographer ako. So, na-apply ko siya kasi nagtatry na ako ng ibang lighting diagram, light setup. Nagtatry na ako na ibang set design. Pero hindi ko pa rin gusto yung sobrang garbong set design. Mas gusto ko pa rin yung minimalist. So, alam mo yun, nagiging open ako sa changes. So, if you are creative, Regardless kung photographer ka or business owner ka or working mom ka or you're trying to be creative for your kids, make space for yourself. Hindi mo kailangan ng external permission para magpahinga or mag-recharge. Your creativity is a relationship. A relationship with your inner artist, your inner child. And that relationship needs quality time. Kasi hindi lalabas ang creativity mo kapag hindi mo dinate yung inner artist mo. So, ayun. That's the real reason why I stepped back from Moments in Focus or old format ng podcast and how I'm building something and more aligned to this current podcast. One artist date at a time. So, ayun. If think nakatulong tong video sa inyo, share this with another creative or moms or other woman na nagkakaroon ng artist block or work block and creative who might need to hear it. Ayun. Share nyo lang. And if you're decided to do your own artist date weekly, ilang ba ang i-share nyo sa comment how you do it and what have you done for your artist date. Yan. Gusto ko rin ma-inspire sa ginagawa niyo. So far, yun lang muna. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can stay connected and so I can share more of or more part of my journey or creative journey sa podcast natin. Thank you for watching. Bye! Edit na ako.